Today on Edu Chat, it's a best friends takeover here at the Educators as we get to know each other. From lying to your best friends to walking away from them, we are covering everything to each other.
You supposed to have my back. You supposed to jump into the fight with me.
Where the Vaseline at? Where the Vaseline at?
The Educators with Brian Seymour, Prince TJ, and me, Damien Anderson. The Educator starts now. Welcome to the Educators, everyone, and happy Thursday. We were almost to the weekend, you guys. I am so very happy. Seriously, gosh, the weekend is. It's been a long week, but we're here. So hey, everyone. So today is our best friends takeover here at the Educators, and all show long we will be diving into some good topics, you guys, because I want to get to know more about my lovely fellow co-hosts here. So that's what we're doing here today. Yes. Now, are you guys ready for some Ed Chat? You guys ready?
Yeah.
Time.
All righty, let's get into it. And you guys are coordinating today. That's
you blending in with your wall. I'm blending in with my wall.
Well, yeah, but I'm glad I'm not wearing red because I hate the color red. But anyways,
wow,
that's a different show there. But it's always important to have friends by your side. But what happens if your BFF gets into a fight with someone that you personally have no problem with? So does your bestie new enemy have to become your enemy? Well, blogger Sophia Nelson has some tips on how to handle such a situation. So she says she tries not to take sides too soon. Make sure to not add any additional fuel to the fire. And most importantly, and I like this here, believe people when they show you who they really are. Amen to that. So fellas, when it comes to backing your besties in their beef, are you a ride or die to this level? Let me hear.
Well, I'll go on and say that if they got some beef going on by the people, I'm only jump in when they start fighting. That's me. When you you trying to fight somebody, and because I ain't trying to let you get beat up in the fight now. Come on now. If the person is way big and taller than me, I'm back up. Dang my thing. But I do agree with Sophia says. Talking about believing people when they show you who they truly are. That's a fact right there. Because people show their true when it comes to situations like this, and it's great to know things, not to take sides too soon, but it's really like deeply rooted to understand how to do this. And if they have their own beef with people, I'm gonna let them do what they do until they need some fights. Yeah.
Yeah. How about you, TJ? What do you think?
Well, I think that, when it comes to Sophia saying that to believe in people who, when they show you who they really are, absolutely. Absolutely. Because when you it's really when they don't get their way, when you say no to them or something, they show you who they actually truly are. In this situation, if you didn't jump into the fight, when they're fighting, then there's gonna be like, oh, you supposed to. This the girls. You watch my impersonation of what the girls do. Oh, girl, you supposed to have my back. You supposed to have my back. You supposed to jump into the fight with me. But
TJ,
no,
they like this. They like. Where the Vaseline at? Where the Vaseline at?
That's a lean. Is this the 1980s? Anyway.
What?
The Vaseline? Anyway. You said
girls be like, get my Vaseline on, get my 80s on, let's go.
I never heard that, Brian.
What? I've never heard that.
But
you funny.
Yo, you funny. You
You
from the
funny.
1850s.
Watch an
You
episode
from
of
the
Martin. Watch an episode of Martin. You'll see somebody talk about some Vaseline.
Martin is back in the 90s.
Okay, so
It's a whole nother generation.
you know how girls like to wild out with fights?
I never heard no Vaseline though. I heard other things. I ain't hear no Vaseline.
Damien, have you heard somebody say, let me get my Vaseline before they
Keep
fight?
it truthful. Keep it truthful. See?
He said no?
Yeah, he said no.
Y'all,
Taking his-
y'all probably don't know. Y'all probably don't.
Get my Vaseline, girl. Get my Vaseline, girl. Nah, I never heard that.
You have to see somebody because they really put on Vaseline to fight. They do. I seen it firsthand. I'm like, girl, what you got a Vaseline for? You already sweaty.
Girl, hold me back. Help me back. Hold me.
Hey, come back, girl. Help me back. Nah, I don't want it. You don't want it. You know, I'm gonna pull your hair. They pull hair too.
My earrings. Let me take off my
Let me take off my earrings and see my hair. Come in, what you at, girl?
Yeah, let me pull my wig off. You know, that's
No, they pull the wigs off during the fight, TJ.
Oh, if it's a good one, they don't want.
And then they be beating their heads and stuff. I be feeling so bad. They pull their hair.
Your turn, Damien.
And the girls be like,
what's your impression, Damien? You do it. Your turn, Damien.
Okay. So back to the topic. Let's get back to the topic. Okay. So does your bestie new enemy have to become your enemy? No, absolutely not. Because let's say for instance,
okay,
that Bronnier, you guys, I'm just putting this out here that this is not true. Okay. Let's say Bronnier, Prince TJ, they are fighting. Okay. They, something came up and they are, they're not talking to each other. Okay. Then they come over to me wanting for me to pick sides of who's your best friend? Is it me or you? With me, I'm not going to do that because I don't have a problem with Bronnier and I don't have a problem with Prince TJ. I'm not fighting between them. That's between the both of them that they need to handle. So I feel that's y'all a business, not mine. Don't put me into the middle.
I hate when people do that.
Yeah.
Just put you in the
middle. I like
middle.
when people do that because I don't like when you try to be putting me in a business where I don't got no business being.
Exactly. That's my thing. And so with people showing who you really are, I do agree with Sophia on that note. But I wouldn't jump into no fight if they were calling for me. If I seen them getting beat up, best believe I'm going.
I ain't gonna let you get your behind whooped. And then listen. If it's this person, it's like a transformer, and they beating you like a car. I'm not gonna let you get beat up by Optimus Prime. I'll get beat up too, and we'll both get beat up. We'll both be even. Okay?
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god.
Or John Cena. Or John Hume. If you get beat up by him, I can help. No, I'm not. The only person that I'm not gonna help with. I'm not gonna help you when it's Mike Tyson. That's on you.
Oh yeah, Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson. You see the gap. The gap. You got that gap in the muscles. That gap. Okay. You think I'm funny. That's
You guys, I'm so uninterested. You guys see me just
because we'll move on to the next topic.
You're lame. Okay.
I'm waiting for.
Since we love to hear what our ad fam wants to discuss, what do you say we go into something called Ad Fam Takeover? All right, y'all. So here is a great question from one of our Instagram followers. The person wants to know if you are relieved that you're no longer talking to your best friends, were you actually meant to be friends at all? And you guys, this is a pretty good question. So, gentlemen, what are your thoughts on this? If you're relieved that you're no longer even talking to your best friend or even having a relationship with your best friend, are you or were you even best friends at all?
I mean, I feel like yes, you were at least at a point best friends before. I feel like things don't last forever. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like things come and go. With friendships, and I always use this as an example when people say, "How long do you see yourself being friends with this person?" I always say, "Friend." What does friend end with? Friend ends with end. You know, you're not going to have the same group of friends for the whole rest of your life. And I sure do hope so that our group right here, you know, we're friends as long as possible because I mean it's just so fun, you know what I mean? But friendships aren't going to last forever. And if you think so, then it's very that's very delusional of you to think that. Friendship ends with an end. Well, excuse me, friend ends with an end. Girlfriend or boyfriend ends with an end. Family, it ends with an ILY. I love you. You know, so
Mm.
well, like yes, I feel like you were
I heard him say this before. I did.
yeah,
I heard
yeah.
it before.
You always say it, you know. Every time somebody asks me, how long do you see yourself being friends with this person? You know, but I feel like you were friends before. You know, things come and go. So yeah, that's my take.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally understand what you're coming from. And even if you're relieved you're not talking to that person, I kind of said like, yeah, you were friends, but I feel like the patch of friend, the level of friendship you guys were on, it's more so declined from how big it was back then. You know what I'm saying?
I absolutely agree with you guys. Seriously, that because if you're relieved that you're no longer talking to your best friends, were you meant to be friends at all? Of course, there was, a connection between there. Now, because I'm gonna just give an example of this one friend I have been friends with since the summer of 2019. And this friendship, at first it was great. It really was. But somewhere, when we was all affected by the coronavirus, the pandemic, that's when that friendship started to sink because we went from, contacting, communicate with each other, almost daily to where, there was no communication at all. And
Yeah.
I'm like, that friendship has it's to me, like TJ said, end. It's over with. It's over. But there was, we was meant to be friends at that time for a reason because there's, different seasons of our lives that certain people will come and go. And I feel that friendship was supposed to be in my life for a specific reason. Now it's over. Okay, move on. That's how I feel about it. But TJ, I don't want to start this debate, but it kind of is a debate because I disagree with you of what you said that about friendship,
Uh-huh.
about
What I say?
I
Spit it
I
out.
I had to drink for this because I
Oh,
didn't
here we
like
go.
of what you
He's
said.
Scorpio. Scorpio. I told you,
I
dramatic.
didn't like of what you said because I believe that friendship does last
Wow.
forever. Like I believe, hopefully, I'm putting that out into the universe that this friendship that we have will last forever. I just know that it will.
To an extent, it
But
will. But friendships don't always last forever. Some friendships have to end. Like literally end. Literally.
mm-mm, mm-mm. Then why call
Like
it friendship
literally.
then in the first place then? That's my thing.
Friendship meaning
I understand where
friends
you're
for
going.
that time and place on that point. Someone that on that era that you can call for, that you can tell all your stories to, that you can get along well with. And I
Yeah,
mean, you
and
grow
and
old
and and
and you
and
grow
with
out of
that
it.
situation there has been some lifetime friendship, that's been, years who've been friends for about
Yeah.
50,
Word.
80,
Yeah.
years.
But what I'm saying
Yeah.
is like not everybody, like not everyone are friends
What
forever.
yeah, I know
I got
Right.
that. Yeah.
a little saying though. In the end, we will remember not the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends. Okay. And that came from Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Okay. And also, friendship means understanding, not agreement. It means forgiveness, not forgetting. It means memories. It means the memories last, even if contact is lost. Okay.
That's true.
So,
That's very true. That's very
I mean,
true.
like, so it's not going to last forever. Um, and like Well, okay. Because it's weird that you feel this way. Okay, so you feel like, are you saying that friendships will last forever, or what are you saying? You think they will?
Then he
Okay,
thinks they're gonna
It
last
depends
forever.
on the person. It depends on the type
Okay,
of
That's,
person.
that's what I'm saying. It depends on the person you're talking to.
Yeah.
If you
But
have an
like,
acquaintance,
yeah,
that ain't no real friend.
No,
it's true. It's true. That's true. Because Jamie, you think friendships last forever? Do you have friends from back then, 2 years ago, 3 years ago? You do.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
I'm still friends
What?
with
Yeah.
my first grade classmates, and we have been
Yeah, but
friends
you only
ever
22.
since.
You still got a couple more. You still got life to live.
I know still.
Yeah. Do you think you'll be friends when you're like 80, 90?
Of course.
Hopefully so,
I
yes.
believe that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
like people need friends around that time because they
Yeah.
go out and have fun.
absolutely. But yes, you need friends, but would you have like the same group of friends? I think it's
Look at
always
Hopefully
Gail.
so. Hopefully
Look at
so.
Oprah and Gail.
Because
Look at Oprah and Gail.
yeah, look at
they're
them.
cousins.
Look at them.
They're family. They're
Ain't no
family.
cousins.
They're family.
Ain't no family.
Well, yeah, they
They
are.
are family.
Well, yeah, they are. But
They are.
I mean, not by blood, but you know.
Well, yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah.
know that. Yeah. Friends. Friends that turns to family. Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't compare Oprah and Gail. Oprah.
Yes,
Yes,
we can.
because
Yes, you can.
Yes,
Because
you
look
can.
at their friendship. Look at that.
Because sometimes
That's what I want.
here's another friendship. Drake and Josh, they were brothers. but
But
still, like
sometimes. Good.
I mean, let me think of another. Okay, everybody good friends with Oprah now. Everybody's good friends with Oprah. Clearly, everybody's great friends with Oprah. If I would be a good friend of Oprah, I would love a good friend of Oprah.
I mean, how could you not
Sherry,
be?
him and Sherry.
How could you not be? I'm Oprah. Hi, nice to meet you.
Oprah, him and Sherry, they're great.
Yes.
They've been
Yes,
friends for
that's
a
what
long
I
time.
want. That's what
But
I
look,
want.
you guys, you're not understanding what I'm saying. Yes, you can compare to all these people who have been friends for a very long time, but you gotta understand that don't work for everybody.
Of
That don't
course.
work for
Of
everybody.
course.
Yes,
Of
yes,
course.
because if you knock your friend out, y'all ain't gonna be talking for 5 days. I mean, with me, as me and my friends, we've been off the friend stage. We've been calling each other brothers because it's been like that.
Absolutely.
And like literally, like I don't know when this. Okay, well, I think it's a topic coming up next about teasing. I believe I tease them all the time. I do, but I'll talk about that more. But
Yeah.
that's a level. But when you get to that level of friendship, that's a
Mhm.
level that's only gonna stay between y'all two.
Exactly. Like there's probably steps that Oprah and Gail and Sherry and Kim, Niecy, Niecy and Sherry. There's probably steps that they got to
I don't
bond
think.
that
I don't think
friendship.
Nelly. I don't think Nelly good friends with Sherry. I don't know.
No, I meant Niecy.
Niece.
Niecy.
Or
All right. Well,
yeah.
huh? Who?
No.
Oh, well. Remember to. Anyway, remember, Edge fam, choose your friends wisely. We have to take a quick break. We'll be right back with more of the educators coming. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Love watching The Educators? You can be a part of the conversation too. The Educators is active on social media. Like us on Facebook and be a part of the conversation by telling us what you think. Follow us on Instagram for behind-the-scenes content of our show. And follow us on Twitter to stay up to date with what's happening on our show and the world. You keep the conversation going, so get social with your friends now. Like, comment, and connect with us on The Educators. Welcome back to the Educators. It's our best friends. They take over as we are getting to know each other a little bit more. Let's get right back to some more Ed Chat, shall we, y'all? Is it ever okay to lie? Well, according to Quora.com, Quora from Medea. Okay. According to Quora.com, if you are lying to make someone feel better, the answer is yes. Okay. For an example, if you're at a dinner party, okay, and the host asks you, how are you enjoying your bland food? Okay. Is it ever okay to is it is it okay to tell them that you think it's delicious? Or if your man is in the mood for some loving, but you're not really feeling him at the moment, just say that you got a really bad stomach ache and you gotta make time to go to sleep. So do you guys ever think that it's okay to lie to your best friend about to make them feel better?
No, I don't think it's okay to lie. I feel like if you want honesty to be, I'm saying like I'm generally saying, if you want honesty, be honest with them. You know what I mean? Because if you're in a close spot as in a relationship, it's in a friendship. If you're in a close spot to be close to somebody, you're gonna have to be upfront with them and be like, hey, low key, blase, blase, blase. They will understand, but be comforting to your friend right out there. That's my thing. Because number one, I don't want you to be sitting here, you know, hitty and mad and all of that over something that can easily be solved with the loving of honesty. And then even if you lie to them, then a couple of days later you're gonna realize they lied and that you're gonna feel a little bit of heat because why lie to me when you could have told me? Like I'm the person that I I would take honesty. Like you would please be honest with me and I'll understand. Because I'm not really a person that's gonna sit here and tussle and fuss about things little. You know what I mean? Be honest.
It's not okay to lie to your friends. It's not. It's not. Okay. But I'm gonna put myself out here, am I? You guys, Ed fam.
Mr. Anderson lies to us all the time. That's what he's gonna say.
Isn't
that what? Wait a minute. Hold on. What is it? You lied to us, don't you?
Yeah. They know this now.
We know.
They know this now
We know.
that I lied to them.
Well, we didn't do that.
Most of the time.
We know.
It's almost daily.
Leo?
It's almost daily. Because I try to get out of things that I don't want to do.
Cleo. I ain't gonna lie to you, Cleo. Keep calling you Cleo. I ain't gonna lie to you. But
Cleo,
you're not a good liar. Like we know.
Yeah.
We know.
Oh, yes, I am.
No,
no, sir.
Yes, I am.
No, when me and Brian meet up, when Brian and I meet up after we ask you to join production, and we join, we know he's lying because he's not a good liar. You are not a good liar. Like
Yes,
if you
I
want
am.
to lie, you gotta lie good. Like you have to have a good situation. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I lied, about certain things about production of the land. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's just this thing that we're not, pathological liars. Pathological lie. We're not. But well,
we just do little white lies. We do white lies.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes.
Little white lies.
Yeah. But Damon, we know you lied to us.
Yeah,
It's pretty obvious.
He like, I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I'm sleepy. I got a hangover.
And actually, guys, some of those are actually true. Some of those are actually true that I am exhausted. I am tired.
Yeah, not the hangover. He
came in. Guys,
he came into work hungover.
Literally, he said, "I got a hangover." Puffy. I'm like, how you got a hangover? You ain't drink.
And his eyes were puffy.
And then half the time he's like, I'm in the bed. And he's really sitting there watching TV.
The real. But I want to say that is it ever okay to lie to a friend? I feel like no on certain situations. I mean, we're talking about making them feel better here. I will lie to you to make you get out my face. That's what I'm gonna do. Because on certain situations, though, like if you come up to me, taste this food, TJ. Does it taste good? I'll be like, mm-hmm. It's good. It's good. That's certain lies that I'm gonna tell because if your food because if you're confident in making that food, then why have me destroy that, that that dream for you, that image for you, that dream for you. Like if you wanted to be a chef, you want me to try your food. I'm gonna lie. If it's plain, it got no seasoning. I'm gonna tell it if you got no seasoning.
Yeah.
You need some salt, pepper, some Creole seasoning, some garlic powder,
seasoned salt.
The seasoned salt. The seasoned salt. You need all that to put in there.
Get in there.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on.
What's up, Cleo?
Now we all love our friends and family, but what happens when you see them starting to make bad decisions? Ooh, a blogger named Ruth on the website Better Mom had tackled the issue of how to show love to someone when you disagree with some of their life choices. Now, on one hand, you want to give advice because you have their best interest at heart, absolutely. However, though, if you push them too hard, they might not listen to you. That's absolutely true. So, fellas, have you ever been in this situation before? If so, how did you handle it?
Sometimes you do have to disagree on life choices because they may not be beneficial to what you think. As you guys know, we're in Pride Month. And a lot of parents go through this all the time. They disagree on how they feel, how the child feels, but at the end of the day, you have to be there for your child. You know what I'm saying? You have to be there for your child because your child, at the end of the day, they're going to notice and see what you bring to the table regarding your life decisions. So you have to be there for your child, no matter what the circumstances is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why I see it. Be there for your child, not try to, take your child in a harsh way or have your child be like, or, you know what I mean? Like, be there for your child.
Yeah.
Listen to them and reason with them on their life choice.
I say, have I ever been in this situation? I have to say, with my grandparents, once you guys, but I've been in a situation with grandparents before because their time and their era is different from this generation today, and when you push, I agree. I have to agree with that. When you push a kid too hard to make them do something that they don't want to do, for instance, you pushing them to go to college or you pushing them to get a certain type of job, then that can overwhelm them and that can make them actually separate from you. Not only not listen to you, that can tear you guys apart. That's why I say when you are a parent, please sit down and listen to that child because you never know their issues each and every day. Yes, you might see them every day, but you don't know what's going on the inside of them every day. That's why, I say when I have kids every day, I don't care what I'm doing, what attitude I have, I am going to check up on my child. I'm going to check up on my child to see, their mental status every day. If not every day, then maybe twice a week because it is very important for that stuff. So I agree with the situation. Not only, that may not, that not only they may not listen to you, but they might happen to run away or CPS gets called. Kids do mischievous things nowadays, so you have to be careful with telling your children certain stuff. When people, I see this every day on TikTok. Somebody every day on TikTok calling their child stupid, dumb, or an idiot, or something like that. Stop that, because that's truly not right. I feel like that when you're going to be a parent, please not abuse the way that parenting goes. Now everybody parents in their own way. Don't get me wrong. Everybody parent. I'm not judging nobody's parents. Parenting this, that's you. But think about it. think about the child's feeling. Think about the child's mental, because you never know. You just never know.
Oh yeah, for
I
sure.
agree, TJ, absolutely. Well,
Yeah.
with me, you guys, I'm totally different because if my friends and my families, if they're making bad decisions in their life, well, guess what? I'm gonna let them go ahead and do it. Let them learn from their mistakes because
That's
I had did my power. I gave them advice. If they don't want to listen to it, that's fine. Sooner or later, they're gonna come back crying to me, wishing they had, took my advice or did something. But for me, as a true friend, I'm going to have to let you go so you can learn from yourself because I can't always be there to help you, to pick you back up. That's not my job as a friend. That's how I feel. Because
yeah.
I'm supposed to be there for you to help you along the way, to give you advice, this and that. But if you don't want to take that, that's fine. You can learn from yourself.
Yeah.
That's how I feel on this.
Like, if you went
Oh,
through
yeah.
it already, then why not help the next person? You know?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
why not help the next person? And if you don't want to listen, then hey, I tried to help. You know what I mean?
Literally,
Yeah.
it's like
You want
somebody that back to these bad ways, and you just sitting there just opening up yourself and trying to help.
true.
They just
Yeah.
keep the client. Let them make those bad decisions. Let them learn from their
Goes
lessons.
through and out.
In 1 year out, literally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we have to take a break, everyone, but we have more Ed Chat coming right up. This is the Educators. Welcome back to the Educators, everyone. We are continuing our best friends takeover, and it's time for some more Ed Chat. All right, y'all. So when it comes to our Ed fam, we don't hold back. And when our viewers ask us for advice, we're on it. So get it going. This is Keeping It 100.
Keeping it 100.
All right, y'all. So let's start it off with Amy, who watches us every week on YouTube from Nebraska. Ooh, the sweet, nippy, nappy Nebraska. She writes, I have a friend that has been incredible to me. She's extremely thoughtful and supportive of me and has been there for me consistently. However, the problem is, she's only this way to me. I see red flags in how she treats others, such as terrible name calling and belittling. And I've heard her say some terrible things about others. Is this enough to end a friendship? I know that you should surround yourself with people you admire and want to be like, but it's been difficult for me to walk away because she's been such an incredible cheerleader and always kind to me. What do I do, fellas? What do you think?
I gotta say, if you've been seeing the red flags on how she treat others, go ahead and end it. Go ahead and let it wrap. Go ahead and wrap it up. Because I feel like you are not going to go out treating others, calling them names, belittling them, right? And you come to me her friend is treating Amy good, right? But she's treating others bad. Okay, you're not about to do that because that's confusing.
Two different people.
Yeah, there's two different personalities, two different people. Like, come on now. Like, I don't like that energy. I don't like bad energy. Like, oh, Amy, you friends with her? Oh, she's a, you know what? No, that's too much drama that I have to do as a friend because I say that because Amy or the friend is going to go to Amy and then she's gonna be putting Amy through so much drama, So I feel like, nah, get that negative energy away from me.
Yeah, I agree with you, DJ.
Get it away, because I can't stand people like that. Two different people, two different personalities. I hate that. Don't bring that over here. If you're treating me nicely, why in the HE double hockey stick you can't do that to other people? That makes no sense. You're not about to come around here acting all, luckily and doubly this and that. Then you're doing,
You know what?
I'm cutting you out of my life. Bye bye.
I can agree with both of you guys. I really can. My thing is, I really didn't want her in a relationship because, like, y'all, like, if she's being nice to you, yeah, that's one nice person being nice to you, but at the same time, she's kind of being, a little fishy and trashy to other people. That ain't cool. You know what I mean? Like, you want respect to go both ways. So I kind of understand where you guys are coming from, and I definitely agree. Go ahead and let that person go. Cut her off. You know what I mean? But don't cut her off completely to the point where she may not be knowing where that friend is. You know what I mean? Like, leave the window open. Now don't leave the door open. Leave the window cracked. Because I don't know. I honestly
can't even do that.
Listen. I really don't want them to end. I really don't.
But Brian, did you? No, Brian, did you?
Yes, I heard. Yes, I know. She's treating other people trash. Yes, I understand that. But listen to this. Hear me out.
So let me ask you this.
What if that person?
Let me ask you this. I didn't mean to cut you off. What if you was in that situation, that you had someone who's being nice to you but was not to other people? Would you still be?
I'll cut them off, but I'm still. But here's my thing though. What if the person just being nice and okay, yeah, when you turn around, yeah. Okay,
What if that?
I mean, because me, and I think back to the last show, that aired yesterday. I'm too nice. I'm too nice to let people go. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Well, what if that friend was trying to be nice to Amy because Amy had a specific something? Like, what if she had
exactly what I'm thinking about.
Boyfriend.
Exactly what I'm thinking about.
What if Amy had what if Amy had a boyfriend and that mean friend that treats other people wrong? What if she tried to get to that boyfriend? What if she tried to be nice to Amy?
And then listen. Here's the thinking I want to think.
Well, what if she had an illness?
Cut that person off. Listen, cut that person off. And if the person tries to come right back around as your friend, you give them back. You make it even. If you're gonna be trashy to them, I'm gonna be trashy to you.
I'm good on that one.
Yeah, me too. Because ain't no way you cut somebody off and try to be trashy back.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I cut them off. I do.
Yeah. Me too. Yeah.
Well, we can all agree to that then.
Yeah, I was about to say we all finally.
I mean, I was gonna cut them off to begin with. I was like, leave the door open, but close lock, triple lock.
Yeah, I can't even leave nothing open because the ants gonna get in. All right, so
that person was.
Okay. So what's y'all take on this? I came across an Instagram post that said, "I am done checking on people who don't check up on me. This stuff is over with." Fellas, do you feel like we shouldn't check up on people who don't check up on us, and why? Good topic right there. I want to hear y'all thoughts on this one.
Damien,
Cleo.
Do you feel like we shouldn't check on people who don't check up on us?
Tell us how you feel. How you
come on, Brad. Come on, Brad.
If someone, my family, my friends, have not been checking up on me for a certain amount of time, guess what? You are out of my life, because you're not about to come back into my life, act like everything's all peachy and perfect. No way. Where have you been the last couple of years? Huh? How about that? I've been cutting down my life. You don't get to do that. Why have you been checking up on me, calling, visiting? No.
That's true. I'm not about to waste my time on nobody who don't care
waste
about
my
me.
time, waste my energy. I don't care who you are, my friends, family. I don't care. Even blood.
Who going up?
No.
Say more.
I don't care. No, because I have you guys, this is true right here. This is true right here
Oh,
because
here we go.
I have a certain, certain side of the family who just really doesn't check up on us, me and my sister, because
Mm,
they always, like when we was little, they was always, checking up on us, being around us, advising us to things, this and that. But as we got older, they just cut ties with us. And we didn't understand why. But me and my sister, we had to let that go because we truly
yeah,
love them. We could love them from a distance, but we're no longer part of that because they
yeah.
don't always be checking up on stuff. They always want something from us when it's this right here. Money involved. I'm sick of that.
Mm,
That's
True.
why? And it's family, you guys. It's family. We should
Yeah.
not be paying for stuff. It be invited to stuff when it's only money involved. That's when they want us
that
to
that
pick
that
up
that
on
kind
us.
of that, that
That's
kind
Because the
of I
Andersons
ain't gonna
got
cut
that
you off.
money. The Andersons got that money.
Yeah, money, literally. But I ain't want to cut you off, but I kind of agree with you. Like, like if you just now coming in, and it's been
Yeah.
like 8 years, you just now trying to realize who I am. I mean, I kind of get it because like we don't really talk often, but I kind of got a feeling here too. Like, where have you been, man? Like, I grew up without this and that, and you weren't around. You know what I mean?
exactly.
Like, what's going on? What you gonna do to repay me? You know what I mean? And I've understood that. Because people often want, you know, real checking up on. They don't want to be checked up on and be like, hey, yo, what's up? You good? Bye. Oh, like I want passionate. How you been? What's going
I want to
on?
recap. Let's recap.
Yes. Yes. And I
Hmm.
get that. And I feel like if people don't check up on you, don't check back on them. Don't.
Say it. You better say
If
it.
people don't check up on you, don't check up on them because that's going to open the door for people to realize that we cool. I can do this and that, luckily for more time and not come
Yeah.
back to check up on you. Nah.
Not even
And
that. It's like
yeah,
wasting your time. Like that's wasting your
literally.
time. Like checking up
Wasting
on
your
somebody, care
energy.
Yeah,
for
literally.
somebody
Yeah.
who doesn't pay that same respect back. Like I'm not about to do that. No, absolutely not.
Nah, I'm good on that.
Yeah, yeah, but um, I agree with you two gentlemen on that. I'm not about wasting my time and energy on someone who doesn't care for me. As Bryce said, I am the type of person. What he's saying, I want a whole recap on here. I want to know. I want you to call me and be like, "Hey, TJ, what you did in January? Hey, TJ, what you did last year? If you haven't talked to me in
Yeah.
that long, I will cut you off.
Like like
If
like like I like I like I want real, 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 real communication. I don't want that. Y'all, what's
Yes.
up? You good, dog? What it is, dude?
yeah,
I holler at
yeah,
you later.
Uh-uh.
Bye.
Get
No.
to
yeah,
know me.
I
Get
want
to
real,
know me.
real conversation. Like,
And then we grow up too. Like we have to be there for our growing up moments. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm one of some people that I haven't seen in a long time to come to my graduation, and unfortunately they didn't. And I also wanted people who wanted to like kind of actually see me mature from a high schooler to a college student. There's people who don't see that, and that's okay. But I'm not about to sit here and boost up my hardships and my feelings over the time span you've not communicated with me. Like I'm be real blunt about it. Where were you? All you had to do was come. You ain't come.
Yeah.
So what makes you think I'm gonna have to force myself to be nice to you because of something? Why? And it's not even about the whole family thing. Like bluntly, like where were you? You know what I mean? What makes
I,
me think? What makes me have the audacity to still be nice and to still show up, but you wasn't there for an important thing in my part? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
I
saying?
would I wouldn't even spend my time doing that
No,
because
like I
like
wouldn't. Like
you
no.
if you honestly don't care about showing up to something that matters to so much
Then
to me, then
yeah,
I will cut you off in a year's time span. I'm not even a
yeah,
year. Like
literally,
if you don't
literally,
check up on me this
literally.
year, then I am the type of person to get you cut ties. If you don't want to check up on me, then what's happening here?
And
Because
then
it's not.
my thing is, you will see people true colors when you just ask them for one little thing. Show up for a high school graduation. Show up for a college graduation. Show up. All I need is a handshake and a hug and congratulations. You get what I'm saying? And if you can't do any of that,
I need a graduation gift too.
What makes you think that you can expect me to provide more help onto you if you can't provide that back to me?
Yeah, I need a gift too. I need a gift. Don't come without a gift.
Don't come empty handed.
Don't
be like, congratulations, happy graduation, empty card. Nah, bro, I want $100 out of you. But you kind of get what I'm saying, though. Like, you get what I'm saying, though. Yeah. Like, don't try to be hippie, happy, but you weren't around 2-3 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Hippie, happy.
Yeah.
Hippie, happy. Be like, my dog just graduated, but your dog just suffered do something, and you still wasn't around. Yeah.
Well,
it'd be like.
Yeah. Now, I know we're running out of time, but I just want to say this quickly. I just hate when people do this, especially families.
Of course. And, yeah. And then sometimes
it's something personal in your life, especially birthdays.
Mm-hmm.
You wish everybody their birthday, but for some reason you can't wish when it's on my day, but all of your days are special. Why is that? There needs to be a conversation to have about that, because that makes no sense at all. That really is. And I had stopped doing that, because why bother of keep on doing it?
But that's the thing about me. I didn't stop doing it. I still do it to this day. I still text people who don't even text back. Like, I texted somebody last month. I still didn't get no message back. But it's a birthday, and I wish them on another year of blessings. And so that's just the person that I am. But
well, not
you don't gotta wish that on me,
Anderson, though. But I'm not wishing them any.
You don't gotta wish that on me.
They don't do that for me. But Ed fam, remember to check up on people in your lives, okay? Please do. So we have to take another quick break, but don't you move or go anywhere, because we're coming right back right after this. This is The Educators. Love watching The Educators? You could be a part of our conversation too. The Educators is active on social media. Like us on Facebook and be a part of our conversation by telling us what you think. Follow us on Instagram for behind-the-scenes content of our show, and follow us on Twitter to stay up to date with what's happening on our show and the world. You keep the conversation going, so get social with your friends now. Like, comment, and connect with us on The Educators. Welcome back to The Educators. Now we got one more Ed Chat topic to discuss, so here we go. So, do you guys know what I hate? I'm talking to you, Ed fam.
Everything.
Especially in the morning. This is pretty much every day.
Exactly.
It's being tried by these two delinquents. Yes.
Oh, wow. Oh,
yes.
really?
I don't know delinquent, you mother.
Mm-hmm.
I'm black. I'm not delinquent.
Yeah. Every single day by these two.
I would say every day.
You too.
Well, yeah.
Oh, shut up over there. But
Cleo,
did you know that it can actually? But did you know that it can actually be good? No, it can't be good if your friends make fun of you. Well, teasing can actually be seen as a sign of love and closeness, and not a sign that somebody doesn't like you. So, what's your thoughts?
I told you this thing every day, y'all. I'm telling you. We make fun of Damien every day. You know,
Every
Literally, I made fun
single
of
day,
Damien.
and I'm
I made
sick
fun of
of
Damien
it.
today. I
Like,
called him
why?
Cleo and the
Why
brat.
do they gotta come to me, y'all? It's always
Listen,
on
listen,
me.
listen, listen.
look at the article.
Damien, hush, hush, hush.
See,
Hush.
there you
Hush.
go.
Look at the article.
They ain't teasing.
Look at
This
the
is
article
teasing.
on why. Wait, look at the article on why we do it though. Look at the article. Read the article.
Damien,
It's a sign of love and closeness.
it is.
Closeness.
Like Damien. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a comedian. Y'all know this.
Yes.
I always like to talk smack. I call Damien 50-20 every day. He may act like an old person, maybe lame and boring, and like to sit back and
that's not
watch
true.
CBS daytime shows
That's not
and soap
true.
operas.
That's not true. Okay.
Yes,
That's
it
not
is
true,
true. He
Ed
like
Fam.
to
No, it's
kick back
not.
and yes, it is. He like to sit back and drink his little fruit juices and all that, and watch talk every day.
Fruit juice.
Yes, he does.
That fruit juice.
That's a form of teasing. That's something that the friends do, and they only do.
I hate it though.
That
I
doesn't
hate it.
make it. You ain't supposed to like it.
Yeah, because it's about you.
You ain't
That's
supposed
why.
to like it.
Yeah. But friends can only do that to each other. Bros can only do that.
Yes.
I wouldn't allow nobody to talk about that to Bri.
No,
I wouldn't allow nobody to talk about that to Damien. I wouldn't allow
Right.
nobody to talk about that to me.
No,
Right.
like I would literally knock them out. Like if they was Optimus Prime, I would bring them down. Okay.
Ooh, you gonna hit them, don't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit them and hit myself back because that still is hard. But what I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, this is your family. Like you are considering. We open the show talking about family, and this is family right here. That's
We
really
are
us
family.
teasing each other. And my thing is, the teasing doesn't have to be so serious. It's a form of humor. It's a form for you to laugh as well.
Because I say this before, Bri's a comedian. That's just my personality. You know how I am. I just like messing with people.
I'm a comedian. I talk about you all the time.
Exactly. And Damien, he's Damien.
What's that supposed to mean?
You know it's supposed to be Damien.
You know what that means. Just,
you know what that means. See, there we go again. But it's hilarious. It's funny because that's a way we can connect with each other.
Mm-hmm.
See,
right.
Damien may not like it when we call him 50-22, but we love it calling him 50-22 because he really is a 50-year-old man stuck in a 22-year-old body.
Now, only you guys can get to say that to me. Not one of y'all strangers.
No, okay? If you do that,
no.
then
we gotta step down.
It's a beat down. You don't mess with this squad.
That's only an us thing though. That's an us thing.
Really. We could call him 50 years old. We could call him that. And that's how we can get our humor. And then there'll be nights where we really need a laugh and we mention that and we all laugh. Like it's upbringing to our friends.
Yes.
Yeah, he likes it when it's called that. And I was cracking bad jokes before today's episode about how he looked like a little Cleo from Set It Off in the brat. Literally.
Yeah.
Y'all.
And when people when they see that from us, they comment, "Oh, why don't y'all stop doing that to Damien? He told y'all this stuff already." Well, okay, let's clear this up for the people in the back, Damien.
Yeah, please. All right, so please.
Do you really hate when we tease you?
No, not really. I don't hate it. See? I don't, because y'all.
He's funny. It's funny.
They are the only ones that get to do that, not nobody else.
Yeah, he may say to stop.
Nobody else. Like it's an us thing, and I talk about my homeboys and stuff all the time. Because I went off. This is not funny, but it's funny. But I was talking to one of my homeboys.
Wait, which one is it? Is it funny or not funny?
It's funny. Okay. This is my assistant. I was talking to my homeboy, my street crew, And I was telling them that we can do something this weekend. And I was like, everybody's gonna be free. I'm like, especially blah blah, because all he do is sit home all day and drink and sit to himself every day. So he got nothing to do but to come with us. You know what I mean? And then everybody, because we was having a down night and we just all started laughing. Literally.
That's
But
how
at
bros.
the end of it,
That's family do as well.
yeah. Like I literally call, like, even when you do a game, I'll be like, you really mean to do that? And then it'd be so nice when your family laugh with you, because they're not laughing at you, they're laughing with you.
Exactly.
That's what we are, family.
Literally. And then my thing is, every time, I'm so generous and curious and so nurturing to be like, hey, are you good? I ain't mean it like that. It was pretty funny. I'll be that to Damien all the time. Be like, I'm sorry, Damien, but that was so funny. You good?
Absolutely.
He does that all the time. And I'm like, bro, you don't got to say that, because I know that you're a comedian. I know that you're joking. We know that you're joking, you know?
Yeah.
We know that you don't. Because as nice as you are, we know.
Yeah, exactly. Now, it took me some time, y'all, for that, because, at first I was like, why? But I got to know him from here and see it's fun.
Exactly. He got to know our personalities. That he's a comedian. I'm just TJ.
Yeah, you're TJ.
Yeah, exactly.
What more can you be other than TJ?
I can be on Coco. We're gonna have to take a quick break. We'll be right back to The Educator.
Love watching The Educators? You can be a part of the conversation too! The Educators is active on social media. Like us on Facebook and be a part of the conversation by telling us what you think. Follow us on Instagram for behind the scenes moments of the show. Follow us on Twitter to stay up to date with what's happening on our show and the world. You can keep the conversation going, so get social with your friends now. Like, comment, and connect with us on The Educators.
Welcome back to the show. Great way to end off the show this week, right, fellas? I mean, it's just amazing.
And we will see you right back here next time on The Educators.
The Educators.
Yeah.
Bye, y'all.